perhaps at the end of yesterday's stream, my computer gave me a blue screen of death, and then it would not boot after that, and I had to change the hard drive of the machine, make a fresh install of Windows on it, and get everything back up and running so that today's stream could happen at all. If the volume is a bit awkward at the beginning, at least of tonight's stream, it might be because I had to reinstall OBS, so all my old settings, well, they were lost on that hard drive that was completely dead. So, yeah, you guys might have to tell me if the volume of the game is too loud, or my voice too loud, or anything like that. Well, you'll let me know anyway. So, as a result, well, this happened yesterday in the middle of the puzzle I was doing in Hero's Cave, so, oh yeah, and this is a part, what I'm not even sure how far I am into this now. Probably part 8 overall, and part 4 as far as ages is concerned, I think, something like that. But so I was playing this puzzle until I realized that my laptop was giving me a blue screen of death because I wasn't paying attention. I was continuing through the puzzle, so, as you can see, I am in this situation right now, where I only have to push this block to finish the puzzle. Yeah, but I'd rather take it slow, because my health is a bit low. And I actually went ahead and explored the overworld a bit more, and I'll show you afterwards what I mean by this. Hey, Monica! Come back here, you! Doing great, especially after what happened yesterday. I wasn't even sure I could stream at all anymore, so I'm glad to be back, that's for sure. How was your weekend, by the way? Come on. Yeah. You have to land down there. Well, come to think of it, anyway, kinda right what happened? Yeah. Well, I'm back, anyway, and now everything is, working as normal, and even more normal than before, because now I don't have any issues with my laptop anymore. So, it's kinda even better. Yeah, come on, I know I can do it. I've already done it. Ah, finally. Yippee! 20 rupee, 200 rupees, sorry. You're good? More energy now? Was so drained, so I couldn't even get myself to watch the streams. It's alright. If you needed the rest, I totally understand. Okay, there we go. Going to your brother's girlfriend's birthday tomorrow too? Huh, nice. Gonna party hard? Oh boy, yeah, I hate this. Let's see. And there we go, wasted. Might not be there? Yeah, alright. Okie dokie, I understand. No problem at all. Ah, jeez. I don't have a lot of bombs to work with, so this is not good. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'm not even sure if I will be done with this game today. We'll see how it goes, but there's a lot still to sit through, so I'm not 100% sure. Ah, I hate this. Just feels weird because it's almost like a big part of my day to watch your stream. And I greatly appreciate it too, because not everyone watches my stream as regularly as you do. I don't know about Denmark, but it's been really hot here today. Gonna turn on my fan. Yeah. Plug it where there's power, Rudy. Ah, there we go. Whew. It's been hot and cold, and hot and cold. Oh. Like back and forth. I'm almost at the end of this cave. But this is some awkward jumps I have to do here. Damn it! I might use save states here. I might. Come to think of it, can't you get bombs from there? Walk to your dog while it was cold, and on your way home it was so hot. I was glad I bought a water. Ah, okay. Ah, no, they don't give you bombs. So if I run out of bombs, I can't even progress. Ah, not like this, stupid. Look, I'm gonna use save states because this is just too annoying. Well, I'm gonna wait, yeah, like this. I know it's cheating, but it's just way too annoying. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally. I can do it. It's not a question of being able to do it or not. It's just how long is this gonna take? Go ahead. Okie dokie. Ah, yeah, there's one more. Well, okay. Got a ring. But now what I want to do is... Because as I was exploring earlier, I bumped into the witch and she was dropping the heart container that I'm missing. So I kinda have to reload another save state right after finishing this cave. Because I might not get another opportunity like this. Considering it's completely random. And it was like literally like 2 minutes after finishing the cave itself, so... Do come in. Welcome to Vasu Jewelers. What can I do? Appraise my list of things here. Armor ring level 3. Okay, I have to write down this. Let's see. DB4 lowercase j t y percent tilde question mark lowercase y. Okay. No, I don't have to listen again. And there was one more lady I hadn't talked to who has a password. She's south of town. And then normally I should have most passwords that the game gives you. All but one, normally. Okay. So this is for the clock shop in Holodrum. Lowercase y, lowercase w, a club, a spade, and 8. Yes, I got it. I'm gonna check the book here, making sure I have all of them. Normally I should have all but one. Yeah, and I know where it is, the last password, so... So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna load up my other game. Let's see... Oracle of Seasons, there we go. And I'm gonna give all these passwords to the people in that game that need them. They're gonna give me another password that I can use in Oracle of Ages to unlock the items I'll get this way in Oracle of Ages. Sort of transferring things from one game to another. That's the only way to finish the game 100%. And I even won't, actually, because it's way more complicated than that to finish everything 100%. You basically have to play both games twice if you want to finish everything absolutely 100%. But this is really tedious. It's to get all the rings, because some rings are exclusive to one game or another. Welcome Link, I am for Oracle of Secrets. Yeah, first I think to unlock them in this game I have to give them to her. That's gonna take some time to type them all in. Capital N. It's a good thing they're not too long. Y. Grave with no spring flowers. Yeah, because last time I tried to go straight for the grave that had no flowers the other day, and when I got there I couldn't push the tombstone. I couldn't push it to get inside the grave. But apparently what you have to do is that you have to first give the password to her so that it unlocks the location in the game itself. It's been a long time, so I had to sort of refresh my memory like this with this. Okay, so this one is complete. Lowercase q. Capital N, capital R. And a circle. West Sunken City, Deku's song. Yeah. No, I don't want to know the secret to going to Labrina. Lowercase q again. Most of them look like one another. I'm not too sure why that is. N, club, and T. Charm for the unlucky sailor. Okay. One more. Well, many more actually, but lowercase q, exclamation mark, and spade S. To Mayor Rule. Yeah, that it's really close by, this one. Next. Okay, lowercase y, lowercase w, club q, and at. Season Spirits Waterfall Room. Yeah, okay. Putting a tick next to them every time I input one. Lowercase y, lowercase w, Club Heart 9. Advice for Bigoron. Okay, so that last one, it's done. 3 more. YW, Club. Hashtag. And left arrow. It's a guy near Three Volcanoes. Uh-huh. Two more. Almost there. YW Club Diamond. And an upwards arrow. To the Master Smith. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is for a shield. Clock shop in Holodrum. Yeah, that's the last one I got. YW Club Spade 8. Behind the clock shop. Behind the clock shop? Okay, that's all of them. Oh, do I have to give her the ring secret, though? I don't know if this one is required or not. Percent... FFG... Yeah, this one's a bit longer. Lowercase d... no, never mind. It doesn't work like this. She only takes, She only takes 5 letters passwords, I guess. Okay, then. Maybe I have to give it to the snake at the ring shop. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Right, this way I will be fusing the list of rings I have already unlocked in the other game with the list of rings in this one. And then the snake is gonna give me a password that I can use in the other game so that both game save files, both game saves will be sort of fused together. For lowercase j t y percent question mark and lowercase y. I have brought your rings from Labrina, so see Vazu to check your list. And then if I ask him, he's gonna give me a password that include all the rings that I've got so far, so I can give this one to the other game, and then I'll have my list more closer to being complete anyway. But I will not be trying to get 100% of all rings regardless. Lowercase g for lowercase g equal lowercase j 5 tilde tilde dollar sign. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm good. Now I have to find these people that require those passwords. The mayor of town. Well, normally there's this one too. Everyone loves fiddling with engines. Wait. The back of the clock shop, it said. It's not. Oh, okay. Did you need me? Yes. Which one is it in the list? Oh yeah, the last one. YW. Yeah, I have to give it again. Go figure. 8. Oh, a message from the old hag in Labrina. In that case, take my test. If you pass, I shall give your sword new power. Will you try? Then let me explain. In a moment, 12 beasts will appear. You must slay them all in 30 seconds without being slain yourself, of course. Got it? Okay. Then begin. I hope I can make it within the time limit. Is that it? It took you 25 seconds, okay. The hag has chosen well. As promised, I'll give your sword new power. Like what? You got the legendary Master Sword. I'll teach you a secret that will give this power to your sword in Labrina too. Okay, that's it. So that's the power, the password I have to take back to the other game. GBM7. Okay. No thanks. I've got it. But since in Oracle of Ages I don't have the level 2 sword yet, it will only upgrade it to level 2, and then I'll get the Master Sword from doing whatever whatever is required to get the better sword in that game. Oh yeah, I have to go see the mayor. Need anything? Yep. I was looking for you. Lowercase q. Oh, I should change the overlay, by the way, since I'm in seasons right now. Greetings again, Blue Knuckles. How are you today? Let's see. Q exclamation mark. N spade S. Goodness, it's a message from my friend in Labrina. Thanks so much. I'll make it so you can carry even more rings. Let me see your ring box. Yeah, how's that? You got a bigger ring box. It can hold 5 rings. Good, just got a game called Lufia for SNES Med. Did I already tell you that? No, you didn't, no. But I've never played it myself, but I know the game anyway. I only have one Lufia game on the Nintendo DS, but I have yet to play it. It's on my backlog. Maybe I'll stream it someday. Lowercase r. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so this one done. Now I have to go see Big Goron. You got it for SNES. It looked good, so you had to get it. Looked very similar to Dragon Quest. I believe it might even be better. From what I remember, it was one of the better RPGs on the SNES. It's an action RPG, though. I think the one on the Nintendo DS is sort of a reimagining of one of the 2 games on the SNES. I can't remember which one of the 2 it is. I think it's... The one on the Nintendo DS is called Curse of the Sinistrals, but the one on the Super Nintendo that it is based on is called Rise of the Sinistrals, I think. So it's kind of a pseudo-remake, if you like, but it's more in an action RPG style on the Nintendo DS. And it has voice acting, but, well, and it's in 3D. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't warp to the mountain. It's really annoying. Yeah, these games I've played a few of them. Well, not. I've only completed the 3rd and the 8th game. Since Is Origin is coming to the Nintendo Switch later this year, I will probably get it, and Is 9 next year. I've played a little bit of Is 6 on the PlayStation 2. I don't own it myself, but one of my friends had it. I played The Oath in Felghana on PC, which was a remake of 3. But 3, I played the PC Engine CD version, and I played the Super Nintendo version, which I own. I started playing 4, but I never played it to completion on PC Engine, because there was an English fan translation of that one. Yeah, and Ys 1 and 2, I actually own them on the Wii Virtual Console, but I've never played them to completion either. It's just that the the combat system in some of these older Ys games where you have to bash into enemies to damage them instead of pressing a button to use your sword, it was not my cup of tea, I must say. What, isn't it summer already? Ah no, now it is summer, okay. I should reinstall the Oath and Felghana on my PC maybe and try to stream that someday, because that was a great game. The soundtrack to Ys 3 is just one of the most amazing soundtracks I've ever heard. It doesn't have a lot of music pieces in it, but they're all great. You're building your SNES and DS collection? You might want to consider getting the Duluthia game on the Nintendo DS then. It's another one of these games that was never released in Europe. I had to import it from North America to get it myself. The Nintendo DS got a lot of RPGs that we didn't get in Europe. A shield for 100 rupees. Ah, the one you have is Fortress of Doom. Yeah, because there is two on SNES. There is Rise of the Sinistrals. I think Fortress of Doom is the first one, and Rise of the Sinistrals is the second, I think. If I'm not mistaken, anyway. Yeah, having never played them myself, I could have gotten it wrong. Don't need ya. Let's see, I have to go see Big Goron. Yeah, with the time that it's taking me to go around like this, transferring passwords like this, I don't think I'll be done with the game today. I want to forge a great sword like those the Gorons of old are known for, but I'll never be able to forge it properly without Big Goron's secret. Do you know it? Yeah? Really? Please tell me. There you go. Whatever hell that's gonna be for you to make a sword for me to tell you this. Hard 9. So that's how you forge it. I think I'll try it now. Hang on, first Goron Steel. That's it, the Goron's great sword is reforged. I'll call it Big Goron Sword. You made this possible so you get the first one. You got Big Goron Sword. This two-handed sword is huge. I'll teach the secret of Big Goron that will let you use Big Goron's sword in Lavrina. Okay, there we go. This is the Nintendo DS remake of the greatest role-playing game in history, Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals for SNES, developed by Neverland and Square Enix, published in 2010 by Natsume, and played on the DS Mume and DS emulator. Well, I have it on cartridge, so I don't need an emulator to play it. GBL up. Yeah, and then when they say remake, there's actually some differences. I think even in the as far as the story is concerned. So I believe it's not exactly correct to call it a remake. It's more like a reimagining. Well, it's all semantic anyway. That doesn't matter really. So let's see, now. Most of what I have to do now is in Subrosia. Yeah, like Chrono Trigger on the DS, it's I would even hesitate to call it a remake, because it looks exactly the same as the SNES version. Except it has the video cutscenes from the PS1 version and a couple extra features, I guess. Here. More like an enhanced port, probably, is what I would call it. Yeah. Enhanced port. And then I would argue that some things, not a lot, but a few things are worse in the Nintendo DS version. I recall the music transitions between, like, when a music track stops and when another starts playing, it's more abrupt. It doesn't really fade in and out as smoothly as it does on the SNES. And then the screen resolution is a little bit smaller, so and the aspect ratio is a bit wrong for the graphics. I mean, it's not all bad, but it's not perfect either. Where is this Deku Scrub I'm supposed to find? They say west of the Sunken City? In those hills somewhere, maybe. Not sure. I might need to look this up on the internet because I'm not sure where it is. Oh, unless it's here? Oh, actually it might be here. Okay, I don't have to look it up. I can't remember the last half of Love the Seed, the hit secret among us Deku Scrubs. Love the Seed. What's the next part? Do you know it? I guess the next part goes something like Q exclamation mark NR circle. Yes, that's it. It touches me every time I hear it. In return, I'll make it so you can carry more seeds. Come back with your seed satchel full with all 5 kinds of seeds. I have to do that? I have to come back with the satchel full of each type? That's a prerequisite? That's super annoying. This is gonna make me waste so much time. I can't even remember which season it is where each type of seed is available on the tree. It's clearly not autumn. Is it winter? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's still not full, though. DS has to be one of the best handhelds ever created for RPGs. I have a lot of RPGs on the Nintendo DS. A lot of which I have yet to play, even. I have not played Nostalgia yet, which is kind of like Skies of Arcadia for the Nintendo DS, from what I recall. I have not played Sands of Destruction yet. Lufia Curse of the Sinistrals. But I think that's it as far as RPG go. No, never mind. Yeah, there's Xenosaga 1 and 2, but it's only in Japanese. I was waiting for the fan translation to be complete, but the guy is taking years to make it. I believe his website isn't even up anymore, so I don't even know if he's gonna ever finish translating these games. These are only those that I have not played yet, though. There's a lot more that I have played. Handheld consoles died when DS games were out of production. Right now, I just have Dragon Quest 4 and 5 and Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, the Dragon Quest games I have 4, 5, 6, and 9. Oh yeah, I have not played Dragon Quest 9 yet. That's true. I could always learn Japanese, yeah. There's a good chance that we're gonna get HD remakes of these games soon, though. The Xenosaga trilogy, now that Nintendo owns Monolith Software, so I could always wait for that to happen. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 I've played on. I played for the first time on Nintendo DS. I had never played them before. Live there one day. Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. And I don't know if I would necessarily want to live there myself. It's one thing to like the country, but I think it's another to want to live somewhere. Ah, yeah, no, the season switches every time I enter the screen. Damn it. Oh, boy. I don't even know in which season they grow. I hope it's in the summer. I played 5 too. Like I said, I played 4, 5, and 6 already. It's only 9 on the Nintendo DS that I haven't played yet. Ah, it's still not the right season. Yeah, no problem. As far as handhelds are concerned, 3DS and Switch are okay, but not quite my cup of tea. Well, I like being able to play my games handheld, but put them on the bigger screen when I don't feel like playing something handheld. Well, for streaming, it's obviously a lot better, because I can't stream 3DS games, for obvious reasons. Whereas Nintendo Switch games, it's easy. There we go. Okay. Let's see now. I need mystery seeds. Still not the right season. But at least I shouldn't have to go far for this. Wait, what? How do they expect me to make it up there then? Oh, come to think of it, there's this chest I never got in Oracle of Seasons. I forgot about it. What, they're gonna make me go through the dungeon again? Well, I think so. Let's see, no, not here. I can kill everything in one hit with the Master Sword. Well, there was one on the Game Boy Color also, I think. That might have been exclusive to it. But there's not a whole lot of games in this quote-unquote series. But I guess, yeah, it only takes 2 games to make a series, I guess, and this one has a little more than that. And Game Boy Advance as well, too? Oh. Yeah, that I did not remember about the Game Boy Advance. Well, let's try in summer. Ah, great. Perfect. Well, since I'm here, might as well do this. Like, for the sake of completion. I know normally it's ages I'm supposed to play right now, but if I don't do this, I can't really play this a complete playthrough of both games. Getting everything that can be transferred to from one game to the other. I'd like to get more seeds from that tree. Actually, all this talk about RPGs reminds me of... What was the name of this series? It was mostly on... I believe it was on Sega CD, actually. The Lunar series? I've never played any of these games. I know there was one on the Game Boy Advance, and the rest was mostly on Sega consoles. But I'd like to try that someday. But I already have so many JRPGs to play that, well, it's probably best if I already get to work on those that I actually own before I start thinking about playing those that I don't even own. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, I've got 50 of each type of seed. Popful Mail, I know, on the Sega CD is excellent. This is one that I'd like to play someday. It's like Lufia for CD. But a lot of grinding, yeah. I'm not big on grind-heavy games. That's kind of what put me off playing Dragon Quest IX, actually, because I know that the Dragon Quest series is very grind-heavy. Alright, I got my full bags of seeds. Right. Is your seed satchel full? Then I'll make it carry more. Yeah! And it's full of seeds. Now I'll teach you the secret to carrying more seeds in Labrina. That's what I was after. Okay. Good. There we go. Exclamation mark, W, lowercase r, lowercase h, 7. You miss your Game Boy Color? I still have mine, but it's been well loved, shall we say. It's not as fresh looking as I would like it to be. Now, the grave with no flowers. You lost it while moving? I believe these things are starting to get kind of valuable. The modding scene for Game Boy Color is crazy. All the different kinds of mods that you can put on this thing to put a good IPS backlit screen in it and these sort of things. It's really amazing what people are doing to this console. Same for the Game Boy Advance, I guess. The Game Boy Advance is probably even more popular because it plays old games from the black and white Game Boy and Game Boy Color and then Game Boy Advance, so I guess it might be a preferred choice. But it's kind of expensive in and of itself, though. The good thing is you got the N64 back. Your Jungle Green N64. So while moving, the next day, when the moving was done, your Game Boy Color and Green 64 were missing. Yeah. Oh, I have to dig behind it, I bet, and I didn't think of that the other day. Ah. Okay, never mind then. I probably didn't have to give all the secrets to that lady, to Furore. Dee-doo-doo. Hey, where are you in my bedroom? Are you on some errand? Yes. Q... Exclamation mark. Why is the K not there, by the way? Maybe because it's too similar to the uppercase? One is missing too, actually. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's missing a lot of letters. Okay, never mind then. Forget I said anything. Q, exclamation mark, N, heart, and Y. What? An introduction from someone in Labrina? You seem sure of your judgment, so why not take my tests? If you do well, I'll increase your strength. Will you try it? So we suspected one of the movers took it, which he did, because he was on the news a few weeks later for numerous charges. I was kind of hoping the 64 was lost instead of stolen, but yeah, it was stolen. And you managed to get it back then? Red and blue copies of me will appear. Pay close attention. After they vanish, I will ask you which there were more of, red or blue. Answer correctly to pass. Okay. However, there are 3 tests in all, so don't let passing one go to your head. You got it? Okay. Okay, I have to pay attention to this. Check this out. It was a miracle, man. Seriously. Well, there's more blue. Obviously. There was more blue. I saw 7 blues, but I didn't get to count how many reds, though. Okay, well, I assumed it was maybe 13 ghosts, so it would be more than half. Turns out he sold it to GameStop, a game store in America. Yeah, I know what GameStop is. We don't have it here, but I know them, yeah. Someone bought it from GameStop with all the cords. That's the end of the test, and the results show that you have a sharp eye. As promised, I shall make you stronger. Have a heart container. Oh, nice! A heart container. I'll teach you a secret so you can get a heart container in Labrina too. Okie dokie. Exclamation mark. W, lowercase r, plus, and then a right arrow. Someone happened to sell it 5 years later on Facebook Marketplace, which you found? Okay. Yeah, that's quite the story then, if you managed to find it eventually, but you had to pay to get it back, I guess. You couldn't get it for free on the grounds that it was stolen from you in the first place, I assume. He was selling for 40 bucks because he was just trying to get rid of stuff. For a Jungle Green N64, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Sucks that it was yours to begin with and that you had to pay to get it back, but still. All the same, I'd say it was a pretty good deal. My initials were written on an AV cable, and it was a special AV cable, Mad Catz. One, I was fucking shocked, dude. Like, what are the chances of that? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is the guy that wants a secret, the unlucky sailor. Lowercase q, exclamation mark, and club T. Thank ye. Now I'm lucky. I'd like to give ya something lucky in return, but your luck seems to have run out. What shall we do? I know. Get 777 ore chunks. I have to do this. The console could have went anywhere, or I'm sorry, he sold the green N64 with the red expansion pack, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye, and Banjo. Super nice guy. But if you got it back in the end, I guess it's good. I want to get my ring that allows me to dig up more ore. Which one is it? Quicksand Ring, Blue Joy Ring. Ah, this one. Okay. They're gone, but you got replacement for Game Boy Color SNES. Like, did you get the other original consoles, or did you get like a Retron 5 or an analog? No, it's not analog NT. That's an NES. What was the other? I can't recall now. Just got another SNES box one chip. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I have two SNES, my PAL one and what I thought was a North American one. But it was actually a Chinese fake Super NES Junior. You know, the smaller ones? Which are normally not all that great. But this one is actually better than the original because it has RGB and the color and the color rendering that comes out of this thing is magnificent. It's better than my my friend's original like big like square box North American SNES. But he has a launch one though. It's not a one chip big box North American SNES that he has though. Yeah, the SNES Junior, yeah. Yeah, but it's a fake. It's not a real one. You can tell because there are telltale signs when your SNES Junior is a fake. It's supposed to be the North American one because the controllers are the color scheme of the North American controllers, and it's got the purple buttons on it and everything, and the like square shape, more square-like shape for the cartridges. But I've looked it up. There were a few like Chinese copies of that console running around at some point. I should have known from the price. It was complete in box, like had never been used. So that was a telltale sign. And it came with a 220-volt power brick. That was a bit weird, and then that's when I looked it up and discovered that, yeah, it was not it works just as well as the real thing, and perhaps even better, but still. No, mine isn't it says 403 forbidden on my end. I can't display whatever website you're trying to send me on. No, mine is a fake because the buttons on it are glossy instead of having a certain texture to them. And also, the Super Nintendo logo is not quite as well defined as on an original. It's got all the telltale signs that it's a fake. Yeah, it's a fake. I didn't know when I bought it, but oh well. I still got it. Comes with the box. The box looks real enough. So while it's on my shelf, nobody could say at first glance that it's not the real deal, but ah well. Oh jeez, it's gonna be so tedious having to dig up that ore. Yeah, because I believe that normally they only have composite the original SNES Junior, don't they? They can probably be modded for RGB, but I think they're only composite normally. Yeah. Well, mine had RGB out of the box. So you see, it's a fake. Kinda, yeah. I don't know everything, obviously, but some things, yeah. I was a lot more into it at that point, too. These days, well, in terms of retro consoles, I have what I wanted to own. I don't need to buy any more stuff now. What I kinda wish I had, but although that doesn't really exist right now, is well, I guess it does, but I'd like to have an N64 that's modded with Ultra HDMI, but these things are so expensive. Especially if you want to buy one that's already modded. I don't trust myself to solder the tiny things that have to be soldered right on the GPU inside the thing to get a clear digital signal. These things are magnificent. You get super cool, super clean video quality out of this, but I have an RGB modded N64, so I don't need anything more than that. But still, for streaming, I have to go through a box to convert the RGB SCART signal to HDMI, and these things are expensive too. My box is not exactly a good one. Makes the image a bit blurry. Yeah, ear SCART is what I guess I should say it was common. It's obsolete now, but it was common. Although, having said that, SCART does not automatically mean RGB, though, because you could have a cheap SCART cable that doesn't even have the cabling inside for RGB. A SCART cable is just as capable of carrying a composite signal. In fact, they do, by default. Like most people used to connect their VCR, for example, to their TV using SCART cables, but VHS is by definition a composite-only device, or laserdisc players, or video CD players, or even up to the DVD era. But I guess there the video was digital, so there were clean benefits to using RGB, though. Can VCRs upscale quality? I guess if you bought like really late VCRs, I think like the last VCRs produced like had even component cable output, I think. Like the 5-pronged cable thing. I believe that existed, and you might have been able to find some that had even upscaling, but really? Upscaling a VHS? I don't really see the point. VHS isn't really meant to be watched on a big flat panel HD screen anyway, so if you want to watch a VHS, do it on a CRT, really. That's where they'll look best. Although, perhaps, I guess, for ripping them, for saving maybe something that's on a VHS, like something that was filmed when you were a kid, maybe, or something, so it doesn't get lost. Yeah, I could see the benefits, though, maybe for certain applications such as these. It's not so much that it would get worse, Monica. I would expect it to just, like, all the shortcomings of the format would just show even more, shall we say. But yeah, basically it would look worse, yeah. That's what it comes down to. You have a VCR with component ports, but not sure if I can plug my SNES in there? Yeah, no, it probably wouldn't upscale the signal, and besides, even if it did, you have to keep in mind that a VCR doesn't have to be able to upscale without inducing any delay. So you would probably get some severe input lag if you had a VCR that has an upscaler in it. Because, for example, the kind of box that I have to upscale from a SCART source to HDMI and output at 1080p or 720p, it does induce some kind of delay. Because it was not meant for video game consoles. It was just for VCRs or DVD players and the like. where if there is a like a half a second delay between the moment the reader sends the signal to the TV and the moment it arrives on the screen for you to see, it doesn't matter when you're just playing a video recording of something. But when it comes to video games, you kind of want the delay to be as short as possible, otherwise your games become unplayable. That's my bad experience with a bad upscaler as they're talking. My late uncle converted an old VHS into... what? A VCR, I guess you mean a VHS player, into a DVD player? It's still very small on our screen, but he made it look quite good otherwise. My HD TV won't support 240p, but I could use the VCR, then it would help a lot. I don't know. People have had... Well, no, I guess no. That doesn't. It wouldn't work because it would need to be HDMI. But I was gonna say that when it comes to cleaning an HDMI signal, so that TV can accept it, the Xbox One is good for that purpose. The pass-through function of the Xbox One. Well, okay, I'm getting closer to 777. I'm getting there. A VHS tape into a DVD player, so it's like a super small DVD player, I guess you mean. Your uncle must be pretty good with his hands if he can do this. I'm impressed. Yeah, like a really small form factor DVD player then, I suppose. Yeah, I guess OSSCs are not so expensive from what I hear, so you might have some luck trying to get your 240p signal to an HDTV without too much input lag added into the mix. I don't have the money myself for that kind of thing, so I can't say one way or another. Okay, hold on. I don't want to go over. Okay, I need 2 more blues. I guess what the ring does is double the amount you get when you pick one, because a blue is normally worth 1. Okay. Well, I've done it. I'm here right now. It was good with a lot of things. Ah, yeah, sorry. You said it was your late uncle. Yeah, so sorry about this. Honestly, man, the retro thing does wonders, so I'll just stick with that. I was curious about the VCR, though. Maybe a DVD player with a pass-through, if such a thing exists. Like maybe a modern... Well, no, I guess it wouldn't upscale. I don't know. Any kind of DVD recorder, you know, the kind with an HDD inside, that has an upscaler built into it. I don't think it would upscale something that is passed through. I don't think so anyway. Besides, it wouldn't need to be able to do it without any delay, so it probably would have some kind of delay added to it. Probably not the best option then. Where is that pirate now? He had been working on a flight simulator. When he died, the police force wanted to get their hands on it because it was so well made. Oh, really? Wow. If you're in Europe, just get a SCART TV and RGB SCART cables. Boom, quality to the max. Yeah, but even here, the prices of good CRTs has gone up. And besides, because I stream, I like to be able to capture the video coming from these video sources, so... Yeah, I have 777. You've got 777 ore chunks? Wow, you're lucky. Let me give you this lucky gift. Now you can hold more bombs than before. Give me the secret. No, I want it. Give it to me. Ah, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, it's because it's at the end of his dialogue box. Okay, there we go. Is that all of them now? No, not quite. Not quite yet. W, R, B, and down. HD TVs with SCART, they're disappearing really. Like, until 5 years ago, yeah, they probably all came with SCART inputs, but now, these days, no, they don't have them anymore. Typically, they don't these days. The room that these big connectors take on the side of a TV, they just choose to put more HDMI inputs on them instead. Most manufacturers, anyway. And besides, the upscalers in HD TVs are not great. They can't interpret a 240p signal as a progressive signal, so it just interprets the signal as 480i usually and upscales it. So you've got these interlacing artifacts that just don't look great on an HD TV, blown up on a big screen. Nah, even those TVs that do, they're not that great. I have only rarely played my old consoles on modern TVs. Or if I did play older games, I would play them on an emulator, like on my Wii or something, because that output a progressive signal to the TV that was actually better than the alternative. Well, some TVs may have better upscalers, built-in upscalers than others, I suppose. It depends. Well, my experience with them hasn't been great, that's all I mean to say. So I don't trust them at this point. This is the most sacred chamber in the Temple of Seasons. Have you some errands? Have you some errands? Okay, Temple of Seasons, Hidden Great Fairy. It's this password. Club Q. Where is it? Club Q. Where is it? At. Ah, yes, I understand. Thank you, messenger from Lambrina. I give you this in thanks. You got a ring. Get it appraised later. Have the jeweler in Horn Village appraise it. Have the jeweler in Horn Village appraise it. Ah, she doesn't give me another password? I guess I have to use the ring secret to transfer it to the other game, then. Okay, then. Well, hey, Panda. How are you today? Where am I going? Okay, what next? 2 more passwords. A Subrosion near the Three Volcanoes. Three Volcanoes. I think I know where this is. Good. Eating some leftover chicken for lunch. That sounds good. Had chicken last week myself. Last time, anyway. Last time was last week. Where am I going? You look like Link. Ah, I should have put my Zelda shirt on for today. Making you hungry? Not this way, Rudy. I think the Three Volcanoes are right next to this. Friggin' allergies. I should feel better in a few minutes. Okay, let's continue. The Three Volcanoes, I think it's here, isn't it? Oh, it might be this guy. Yeah, because of my allergies. YW club hashtag Well, I guess it's Ash. More, and not hashtag. What am I saying? Ash sign. So he's doing well, huh? Thanks for the news. Say, could you do me one favor? Yes. Can you cut all the grass in this room with your boomerang in only three throws? I'll try. Oh boy. I'll give you another chance. Okay. Hey, I did it! I cheated a little bit on that last one because I was moving Link on purpose. Yay, you cut all the grass! Since you did me a favor, here, take this. You got Bomb Chew. Send them right to your enemies. Sorry, I missed a message there. Really, if you're hungry, you can just eat some Brussels sprouts. I'm not a huge fan of those. I mean, I'll eat them if I'm served them, but otherwise, this is not what I would go to by myself if I was feeling hungry. Okay. One more. Yes, I got it. You got the joke right. I don't even know why they call them Brussels sprouts, because I don't think it's specific to that region. Yeah, of course I know, yeah. Ah, there we go. Welcome to the Subrosian Smithy. We do the finest work in the land, but we take on only jobs that interest us. The two in back are masters of the trade. The master speaks. Is that so? The master's eyes cannot be deceived. Has anyone told you the secret for getting your shield forged? Yes. Then tell me. YW. Club. Diamond. And up. Master says, close enough, we'll do it. Enough with the corny jokes. Sorry for the wait, this is why he's a master, the finest work in all the land. Take it, treat it like an heirloom. You got the mirror shield. I'll teach you the secret to taking your forged shield to Labrina. Right, that's all the passwords I had to get in this one. For now anyway, there's one more password I need to get in ages to transfer it back here. But since it's just one, it shouldn't take too long. Well, when the time comes, anyway. I want to find the shop. Because now that I have all these ore chunks, I want to see if I can spend them on rings, appraise them, and then transfer them over to the to the other game. Because I'm not gonna need these ore chunks now. Ah, I can't. Ah, well, never mind then. I can't get any more rings. Well, I need to get back to the village now. Appraise the rings. Oh well, I might get another ring from the witch. Who knows? Ah, never mind. She's a modern witch. She's flying on a vacuum cleaner. It's been a while since you've been to Brussels. What, because you have? Zora Ring. Dive without breathing. I already have one. Moblin Ring. I already have one. Heart Ring -1. Slowly recover lost hearts. Call this the Toss Ring. Throwing distance up. I already have one. Yeah, well. Great. Ask for a secret. Listen well. Okay. When you were 10, your uncle used to work in Belgium as an airplane mechanic? Oh, okay. FB2 at G4G equal J6 tilde M. Hey Rudy, did you know you already have one? Did you know that you can undo? I played a little bit of Catherine last night to show it to my friends because I had 2 friends over last night, and since they had never seen the game before, so that phrase came up. It made me think of you, always reminding me. Did you know that you can undo? Seeing the people speak Dutch for the first time, I was so confused, asking by that, what are they saying? First time hearing Dutch? Well, I don't speak Dutch myself, because I don't live in that part of the country, but yeah, most people in Belgium, the majority of people, speak Dutch. That's true. Well, I think that's it. So now... Oracle of Ages. Okay, there we go. Change the overlay. We're back in Oracle of Ages. Yeah, French-speaking part, yeah. And a German-speaking part as well, but it hardly even counts because it's only 70,000 people, I think, in the country that speak German as their first language. So glad did you know you can undo reminds you of me. Well, I've come to associate it with you, yeah. On the east side of Belgium, yeah. Oh, it's not even 3%. No, it's less than that. Because most people living in that region of the country speak mostly French anyway. So it's an extreme minority. They don't even have like their own government or anything like that, their regional government, like the other regions of the country does. Most of the matters that concern them are... Uh-oh, what have I done? Oh, okay. Oh, I saved. Okay. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I saved these last few things I did. That was a bit scary. But I guess I did, huh? Okay, that's good. No, I don't have relatives in France. I have relatives all over Europe, but not in France. Not in Denmark either. Yeah, because saying all over Europe, yeah, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but I've got relatives in... I have relatives in Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Italy, Spain... am I forgetting anything? No, I think that's it. Well, it's okay. That's a lot already, I think. How many languages can you speak? Well, mostly French and English, really, and bits and pieces of other languages. Well, I had to learn Dutch in school, for one thing. So I did learn some Dutch. But it's mostly lack of practice that makes me not completely fluent with it. If I read the language written down, I can understand it enough. And because I learned some Dutch in school and written German is close enough to Dutch, I can read a bit of German and possibly understand a few words if I hear them from my relatives in Switzerland and Germany. I guess Luxembourgish is kind of a mixture of French and German, so I can understand a bit of that too. And then a bit of Italian and a bit of Spanish, but they're Latin languages just like French, so you're bound to pick up a few words here and there when you speak French if you listen to Italian or Spanish. Dutch is hard. They say it's the European language that's closest to English. Maybe not when you hear it, but the written language and the grammar is very similar. So linguists say anyway. I mean, I wouldn't say so myself, but that's what specialists say anyway. It's like a cousin language to English. They say. I don't think so, but that's what they say. I want to tell you a secret. Let's see, that last one. Percent FB2 at G4G equal J6 and lowercase m. Okay, I have brought your rings from Holodrums, so see Vasu to check your list. Okie dokie. Dutch is the language that is pretty close to Danish, so most people here choose that over French, where we had to pick between those two. Well, I guess because it would be easier to learn, yeah. Yeah, it does make sense. I guess I could probably understand a bit of Danish if I saw it written down. Well, or pick up words here and there anyway. I might not necessarily be able to understand everything, but some words of vocabulary that are written close enough to one another I might be able to understand. But probably not from hearing it though, because I bet if you hear them, they're pretty different. Okay, well now I have to re-input all these passwords here, but this shouldn't take too long. W uppercase. R plus. Is it a plus? Yeah, I think it is. Danish is like talking with a potato in your mouth, or so people say. Well, I've heard that, yeah. You got a heart container, yay! I can give shape to powerful secrets. What I should put a tick next to it. Exclamation mark, W, lowercase r, lowercase h, and 7. Your seed satchel can now carry more seeds. W, R, B, and an arrow pointing down. I must say, when I went to Italy, though the Italian language was beautiful, it's like hearing German and Spanish smashed together. It's one of the most pleasing languages to listen to from my point of view. I love Italian. I can't speak it myself, but listening to it, I guess it's because we have a lot of Italian immigrants or descendants of Italian immigrants here in Belgium, so we feel close to them, I guess. Historically speaking. Italian sounds so cool. I landed at Pisa and drove to Rome from Pisa, and literally it was like driving through a Picasso painting. Picasso was Spanish though, not Italian. I think anyway. I think it was Spanish. Pablo Picasso. I just know prego and ciao. That's it. Yeah, that's not how you spell ciao, but I got what you meant. Yeah. I know I was just saying that the countryside of Italy literally looked like painting. Yeah, well, it is a beautiful country. France is like that too. Level 3 ring box. Okay. The big Goron sword. GBL. And an arrow pointing up. You'll see mountains and hills filled with trees, and on top there will be some random house or building. Switzerland is a lot like that if you like mountains. I've never been to Italy myself, though I have relatives there. Can give shape to powerful secrets that I remember. Yeah. GBG. French is the language everyone says is the language of love, and while it sounds beautiful, I kinda have fallen in love with Japanese. Yay, bomb shoes! GBJ 9. Should drive down sometime when COVID ends. Yeah, well, it's not about to happen, because we might be going back to full lockdown. So at the pace at which things are going right now. Know a tiny bit of French as well. Well, English has some words of French in it, so or words that come from French originally, even though in English they might not be pronounced the same at all. Yeah, bonjour, of course. Yeah. GBM 7. Nope, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. It's we, not vui. You got the secret noble sword. Yay! Secrets have called forth new power. Come again anytime. And that was the last password, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, well, for now anyway. Let's save. Been so long. Over here we learn Spanish first. Well, it makes sense. Totally makes sense. Maybe people near French Canada might have the option to learn French in school, perhaps, I guess. But for most of you guys, it's more important to learn Spanish, because most countries on the American continent, they speak Spanish. So, yo soy de Estados Unidos. Yeah. Should have had my friend with me today. She could probably write some French if she remembers. Ah, yeah, your friend you mentioned had picked French in school. Tu habla español, pretty C3. A little bit, I guess. Never took any lessons or anything, but just because of my international family. Well, how about we continue through the game now, instead of just transferring stuff between games? That might be a good thing. Link, I still hear an essence echoing near Rolling Ridge, huh? I think someone's come. What is she saying? That was the last essence, wasn't it? Yeah, I already have 6. Learning languages is fun. It's like all one big puzzle. Well, I like to find the common roots between languages. That's what interests me most in the languages. I feel proud of myself if I can understand a word in a foreign language I've never learned, simply because it looks similar or sounds similar to a word from a language I already know. That's what I meant. That's what I just said. Common roots, as in, like, common origins. Like, all Latin languages will have some words that are spelled nearly the same. So if you read it, you might be able to guess the meaning of a word. I've never taken any Italian lessons or any Spanish lessons, but just listening to someone talk in one of these languages, I might be able to understand what they're saying. Well, I did take some proper, like, Roman Latin lessons in school, but only for 1 year, though. Then I gave up. Well, it's not. I didn't give up because I didn't like it, but I was more interested in getting science classes than Latin, and I had to pick between one or the other. Give him the cheesy mustache. What a hilarious mustache. It's a riot. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna teach you the funniest guy I know. Okay, here goes. You learned a funny joke. Will you be a big hit? Spicy meatballs! There's my perfect Italian. Except when you suddenly start putting all the languages you know into a sentence. Probably, yeah. I might sometimes not pick the right word in English, but pick a word that is close to it in French and make a mistake like that. Like, I believe it was Humanica the other day, because I called a driver a conductor. You said that's a weird way of saying it, but that was my mistake, actually. That's me getting mixed up with all the words I know. Mixing things up. Korean is pretty cool. Yeah, but here in this case, you see, because it has nothing in common with any language I know, I might have a hard time learning it. Or Hindi, yeah. That might have been from the Leighton... Yeah, from the Leighton streams, I think. Yeah, that might have been at that point, yeah. What I want to do now is know who I have to trade this with next. Trade sequence. Oracle of Ages. Yeah, Korean sounds nothing like European languages or stuff like that. I mean, Japanese doesn't either, but I've heard so much Japanese that over time, I've come to be able to understand some things at least. Or a language that has a different writing system. That can make things a bit complicated too. You never know, man. A lot of Westerners these days have an interest in Asian or other world languages. Can speak it very well. I've seen Germans speak perfect Korean and Mandarin. It's crazy. Well, yeah. There's nothing to prevent people from learning a language that's completely different to theirs. Cheesy mustache. Funny joke. In Lina Village, Link can tell the funny joke to the sad boy in Dakadin. Okay. Oh yeah, the guy, the boy with grim thoughts or something. Well, I'm definitely not finishing this game today. That's not gonna happen. When you've heard Japanese for a long time, then Chinese is just what? Spoken Chinese and spoken Japanese have nothing in common. They sound like... They sound completely different. If you break down the language to the most basic syllables, maybe, or words, you might be able to hear some things that are kind of close, but you really have to think long and hard about it. Like 10 for the sky or heaven it's Tian in Chinese, or I can't even remember actually if it's in Mandarin or if it's Cantonese. I believe it's Mandarin, I think. Tian means the sky. So I guess you could find some similarities like that, but when people actually speak it, like in a really fast-paced, you probably couldn't tell. Korean is closer to Japanese than Mandarin? Yeah, maybe, I guess. That's why I think it's funny how people say they all sound the same, and I just can't figure out what is wrong with those people's ears. Well, when they don't know a single word in any of them, I guess maybe they might be able to say they all sound foreign. I guess, yeah, in that sense, they're similar. Because they all sound completely unintelligible, but otherwise... A lot of the kanji letters come from Chinese characters. Yep, that's true. I was watching a video, actually, a couple weeks back, where Japanese people have to guess the meaning of a Chinese sentence just from looking at the characters, just from understanding what what the characters mean, trying to decipher the sentence. Sometimes they could, other times they were close enough, but they didn't quite get it. So it can, yeah. I watch the videos from that channel sometimes. Yeah. I did subscribe to his free lessons, even though they didn't amount to much. But I did learn some things through that. I was a free subscriber. I never got his premium plan for Japanese lessons with Yuta Sensei. But anyway, I did learn a few things. Yeah. You saw that 2 days ago. Not saying they should be able to say, ah, yes, this is Japanese, or this is Korean, or this is Chinese. I'm just saying that you can hear the difference between them. Yeah. They don't sound the same. Yeah, I guess if you were having them listen to some excerpts, maybe, like one after the other, they should be able to tell that they're not the same language. Yeah, totally. Unless they're deaf or something. I forgot to laugh. Thanks. Thanks to you, I can be as depressed as I want to be. You can take any book you want from that bookshelf. You got a touching book. Hi, Dobby. It's a sad story. Oh, the next item is with the witch. Okay. I forgot to laugh. Yeah, I wasn't even reading the dialogue there. Unfortunately. Okay, well, I should try to trigger an encounter with the witch then. And then she'll take my sad storybook with her, and I'll get something else in return. Like, Hindi and Urdu are different languages, but they are very similar, mainly because they used to be one. Urdu is a mix of Persian and Indian language. Hindi, yeah. Yeah, and then you have dialects, I guess, which are something else entirely. Oh, that reminds me, there was a cave, I think, this way I've never been to. I'm good, Dobby. How are you? Sorry, I missed your message. Oh no, I've been here, actually. I've already completed seasons. I'm in Oracle of Ages now. I'm 6 dungeons down. Only 2 to go. I spent a lot of time today transferring things between the 2 games. Okay, there should be 4 more heart containers for me to get. That's why Urdu looks like Arabic but sounds like Hindi. Yeah, the writing system is borrowed from Arabic, I guess. When you get a chance, really look up a guy named... Sorry, what? Lao Shu. He's a YouTuber that can speak over 40 languages, mainly Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. Yeah, I like checking out YouTube channels that have stuff about foreign languages already to begin with. can't remember what was the name of that channel I was looking at a couple months ago. Something about the languages of the world and how similar they are to one another. What was it again? That channel. Can't recall. He's from Ohio, and he also teaches people via Skype. Sounds like a great guy. Let's see. It's the witch I want to encounter now. Oh wait, did I check that cave in the end or not? I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Oh no, yeah, I did. I just got the heart container from there. Jeez, Rudy, focus. Ah! His job literally was to walk in grocery stores and surprise people in their native tongue. Well, it takes some skills to be able to do that. Which, where are you? Well, I guess she is not gonna appear in the past, so I have to go back to the present. Oh, but before I do this, there's something I want to do here. He's selling an iron shield now. But once I get the mirror shield, I won't need to buy another one. Because I don't think likes are capable of stealing a mirror shield. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's too late, because I wanted to see if you could still use the trick that you could use in Link's Awakening to avoid losing rupees. In Link's Awakening, whenever you spend some rupees on something, you could save and quit the game, and then the rupee counter would still be at the value that it was at when it was counting down the rupees, so you would not lose much. But then again, the game gave you so many rupees anyway that there wasn't much incentive to do so. Okay, she might appear here. Ah, no, not yet. I have to kill more enemies then. But I need to be able to find some. Where are they at? Because I want to continue that item trading sequence to see if I can get the Master Sword. And by the way, I haven't tried the Big Goron Sword yet. Yeah, I like how it's taking, like, both buttons. It's kinda slow, but... But I bet it's powerful, though. No, that's the Big Goron sword, the one I was using just now. It's a two-handed sword. No, the Master Sword in ages, I don't have it yet. I'm trying to get it right now. Oh, I forgot this. Well, I didn't come here for nothing. Where are all the ghosts at? It's a graveyard. It's supposed to be full of ghosts and stuff. I'm looking for enemies. I can't find any. And when I don't want any enemies getting in my way, they're all over the place. It's always like that. Let me go somewhere. Anywhere. Somewhere where there's enemies. Ah, there we go. It's only after I've killed 30 enemies that the witch would show up. And I should call the kangaroo. I guess if it's a kangaroo, killing them, it doesn't matter, right? It's just defeating them that counts. Oh, Kangaroo Jack. I know it's a film, but I've actually never seen it. I was trying to think to myself, what should I stream next this afternoon? And I was thinking how I like the pixel art style of this game. I think I know what I'll play next. I think I'm going to try to get back into Undertale. Because I only played that game once. And I've never tried doing a pacifist run or a genocide run. I'd like to try a pacifist run because that's what I'm most interested in. It's been years since I've seen it, ever since I used to watch Toonami. Well, the sad part about Undertale is that I don't have my overlay that I used to have anymore. Kinda wish I did, but might have to get that up and running again. I have not tried yet, Monica. I only tried it once when I played it the first time, blind, and never since. I already streamed that not too long ago, actually. In the past 6 months, shall we say, I played all 4 campaigns. To 100% completion. I did King of Cards like a month ago or thereabouts. They're on my YouTube channel, all these playthroughs. The music in Shovel Knight is awesome. It's probably... Well, I guess the music in Undertale is, come to think of it, excellent too, so, but Shovel Knight is pretty high up there for, 8-bit chiptune soundtrack, as far as these go. I'd say maybe try both ends for Undertale, but if only one, then Pacifist. Well, I might do only one now, and maybe later, when I would replay it again, try a, I don't know, I guess you could say genocide, maybe, kind of playthrough. Ah, here she is. Alright. Hey, that book! That's the touching book I need to take to Syrup. Why do you have it? Let me read it. What? Oh my. Oh. Ah. How touching. You got the magic ore. It cuts a mean wake. Thanks. It was good. Take this. It's the first one I made. Syrup never gave me any compliments on it. I'll keep this book. I could imagine you might get salty. What, trying to kill everyone? Yes, I streamed all that I could as far as Phoenix Wright goes, and Professor Layton, I should still try to stream the third game in the not-so-distant future. Just playing Undertale in general? Well, I already played it once, just not caring much who I killed or left alive. I can't remember really getting salty. Not really. I didn't find it to be a super hard game. Why does Phoenix Wright looks like Hunter x Hunter? How heartless? What? What? Why heartless? What did I say? That it's not hard? I mean, I don't remember it as such anyway. Not caring who you kill? Ah, okay. But I think overall, some of them that I thought I could leave alive pretty easily, I think I left them alive, but those that were pretty aggressive, I went all out on them. Something like that, I guess. But trying to get through things without killing anything, I could imagine that being hard, though. Okay, what next? I need to go to get to Rafton's house. Okay. A ukulele. Yeah, sorry, Monica. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. After a pacifist run, it gets hard to do genocide. Well, because you've grown to care for all these characters that you tried not to kill, so... I'd love to see Undertale. Hey guys, I will be around 5 minutes. Okay, Quillix. Understood. How's it going? I should go back to the past now to give that thing to Rafton. By the way, I should ask you guys a question. How is the sound on the stream right now? Is the game too loud? Is it too quiet? Because since I had to reinstall OBS and I lost all my settings from before, I don't know if it sounds right or not. Good for you guys? Yeah, I'm happy with the laptop, yeah. It works better than before, so yeah, of course I'm happy. Okay. I did record a few clips last night to try to figure out how I would sound, but now some people might like to hear the music from the game more, or the voice more, so it's kinda had to ask people. And also, I have to say, Windows by default, with the settings that they use for microphones by default on any new Windows installation sound awful. Like, you could have the best microphone in the world and it would sound like shit with the default Windows settings. No, not really. I used to speedrun the raid mode of Resident Evil Revelations in the past, but I don't anymore. I'm kind of retired from that. I did stream a bit of that in the past, though. If I ever got back into it, yeah, probably I would. Well, I should save. Okay, the next item If Link goes inside of a cave near the Coast of No Returns, Link will find the old Zora. By giving him the sea ukulele, he will give Link the broken sword, the last item in the trading sequence before the reward. Okay. Okay then. Oh, but come to think of it, now I can use the Mermaid Suit to swim in the sea. Sorry. Are you still top 5 in the co-op game? I haven't really kept up with that lately. But I guess we might be, on Switch anyway. Not that there's a lot of competition on Switch on that game, but still. I think we did a pretty good job. Isn't there a way to get past these whirlpools? Or maybe it's in the present that you have to do so. Ah, there's a cave. Ah! Can't go west, no matter what I do. Damn it. Yeah, it might be something else. This part reminds me of Seafoam Islands in Pokemon Silver. I guess, yeah. There's some similarities, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I know where Seafoam Islands are, yeah. Because Silver, I did play a lot. Uh-oh. Okay. Never mind. Can't do that. Well, Generation 2 games, yeah. But I get what you mean, yeah. Totally. Yeah, again, this is something that I was asked to stream, but it's kinda long. So unless I find some kind of challenge that's not too frustrating, shall we say, not something where you have to restart the game like 50 times before you can get it right. But I'd need something to sort of motivate me to pick up these games and perhaps for a stream or something in the not-so-distant future. Okay, well, I'll try my luck in the present. Not this one. Like this. If I could do at least one dungeon today to at least be able to say, okay, I made some progress. And then maybe finish the game tomorrow, because I'm not making any fast progress today. You know one game you really should play on Game Boy? Dragon Warrior 3. I actually do own the Famicom cartridge of the Japanese version of this. I just never played it. It's also on my backlog, which is huge. So maybe playing a fan translation of it? Perhaps? That might not be so bad. My Game Boy Color still works, yeah. It's hard to see on anything on the screen because it's kind of scratched and all that, but still. Yeah, my backlog is huge too. And here I am replaying games that I've already played. Not working on my backlog at all. The island is drifting to the west so long ago. It was farther east. I think this is how you're supposed to do it. Oh, hello. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them, the sea of storms. I can't allow a child like you to pass. Sometimes it's good to replay games. Well, and in this case, I'm working towards having the whole Zelda series streamed and archived on my YouTube channel. It's one of my sort of like pet projects, you could say. And now that my PC is in a slightly better shape, I guess I could stream the Nintendo DS Zelda games in the future. Like emulating them, because if I played them on the Wii Virtual Console, I do own them on there. They're running at their native resolution and blown up on the big screen. They don't look great. Okay, hold on just one more time. Yeah, how about here? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. There's nothing here. Yeah, in the end, I hope to have streamed all the classic Zelda games, all the Marios, the Metroids, and the Castlevania games. The Castlevania games, I'm getting close, at least as far as the classic series goes, anyway. I've only got 2 games to go. All the rest, I've already streamed. Yeah, need to eat some grub, okie dokie. Yeah, but I can't travel to the past, though. What am I supposed to do at this point in the game? Or is it something with the tower, maybe? I think, yeah, they might have said that. They might have said something about the tower, I think. Like it's nearing completion or something. That was yesterday, before I... after I finished the last dungeon I completed. I don't know if I have to visit the tower in the present, though. Might be in the past, because they said something about saving Nairo. You can't go any higher here, can you? Yeah, never mind. Okay then. It was the cage in which Zelda was being held. Yeah, then it's probably in the past. Yeah, because I do think I need another song for my Harp of Ages. And it would make sense if it's Nairo teaching me. Oh, can I appraise a new ring, maybe? Don't have enough. Like so. To the Black Tower. I should also have a look at the list of heart containers. I might be close to having collected all of them. I believe one you get from a tree, though, and I haven't had much luck as far as that's concerned. I got lucky playing Oracle of Seasons. It just popped up randomly. I had good RNG. Should save, by the way. Everything that I've done so far. There. I don't remember this music track at all. But it's good that I got at least one upgrade to my sword. That should help getting through these sections faster. There's not much to this tower. What's the point of building the tower where all you can do is climb? It's just empty space inside. Is there a trick to this? I just keep coming out of the same I just entered. Is there anything I have that would help me find the right way? I have no idea. Please don't tell me I came all the way here for nothing. Okay, well, I'm not playing blind, so it's not a huge deal if I look it up. That's the problem after what happened yesterday. I kind of forgot with all that stuff that's happened. I kind of forgot what I was meant to do next. Or maybe I should have gone to see Zelda to teach me something. I'm looking it up right now. Okay. Oh, no. I know what it is. She's absent from the castle, so I can storm the castle now. Yeah, that's true. Ah, jeez. I guess if I save and quit, so I don't have to walk back down. Yeah, that's it. there he is. My hero. Link, don't startle me. You also heard the guard on the palace was down and came to save Nairu. If anyone is gonna save her, it's me. I won't let you beat me to it. But it's no good entering from the front door. I know, there should be a hidden entrance in the palace garden. I'll sneak in through there. What? What do I know about the hidden passage on my first trip here? Never mind, I'm coming, Nairu. Hey, I guess I can warp back here now. Ah! Got spotted. You can't come in without permission. We gotta be sneaky, Charlie. Oops. I know, I thought it was a switch maybe or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you have to step on them. Fair enough. I really like the silent protagonist thing. I always imagined that the protagonist is just stone-faced and never talks, and yet people just interpret as they please. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, I can see it in your eyes. You want to buy that thing from me, so I'll just take that money from ya. but I didn't say anything. He's in the United States, Quelix. If that was your question about origin. Yay, a ring! Ah, well, Oh! Oh, okay, I thought they were gonna throw me out, but no. Well, they're humans, so you can't kill them. That reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. Oh no, he's too far away, let's give up. They don't even give chase. I just did that to complete the map, actually. Okay, there we go. No more black spaces. Ah, nice. Up against the boss, and the protagonist is just staring, and the boss is like, haha, so you want to know why I did the evil thing? I guess I could tell you since you so desperately want to know, and the protagonist is still just staring. It looks like they really don't care about anything. I guess in the 2D games like this, where there's really no facial expressions, yeah, it might come across like that. In the later Zelda games, though, even though the protagonist is silent, they put more expressions in his face, so I guess it can't... There's less room for interpretation on your part, I suppose. But here, yeah, it works. You can see it like that, that's for sure. Ah, there we go. Link, I am amazed you have come so far. Wait, do you mean to turn your sword on me? Ha 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 ha. If you want to hurt Nairu, then go right ahead. Not bad, but as long as I am in Nairu's body, you cannot harm me, which means I'm invincible. Ha ha ha. Well, how do you... No, wait, no. Flame? No. What is it then? I love silent and stone-faced protagonists. It's the best. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is good in that sense too, because the hero never talks. Well, I guess the amount of talking that he does, I guess, is the yes or no answers that you give yourself. So you can pour yourself into the character so that he would have the kind of behavior that you would want it to have for you. Hello, Nyan Nyan Jeff. How's it going? I see the squad is back. Yeah, to some extent, yeah. Good, good. Oh, okay, my bad. That's what it is, huh? Stop teleporting, damn it. Not bad at all. Until next time. What is this commotion? Huh? Link? Where are we? Are you truly Nairu? You seem different. You seem nice. Ha ha ha! The queen comes with impeccable timing. Well, she could have done that all along, really, if she wanted to control the queen. Ha, the body of a queen suits me just fine. Do you know what I am going to do now? Let me tell you. Meet the petrified ones. I shall catch them all. I also like to imagine that when there are silent protags, that they just somehow get roped into the save the kingdom world thing, even though they really don't care, and yet somehow they end up saving everything. Just because they don't say anything. If they just talked. Is it you? Is it really Nairu? Ralph, I'm sorry to make you worry. I'm fine now. Let us return to our own age. What are you doing? Catch them now! Thank you, Link. You've safely pried me from Varen's grip. Now all the strange things that happened in the land should return to normal. He's gonna catch them all. I'm rooting for him. Hello, Monica. Okay, the monkeys are back. But Link, Varen's still in the past, right? If she is, then can't she still create an Age of Darkness that would continue to the present? Sorry, Link, I was the one running around while you did the saving. Yeah, you can say that again, but know this, I'll be the one to stop Varen. I won't leave the people of the past to her evil deeds. Forgetting about Varen now would be foolish. If we do, she'll just come for Nairu again. Ralph, just like you said, I'll help in what little way I can. Link, you have the Harp of Ages. I want you to keep it for now. I'm sure it will continue to aid you. Now let me teach you the last tune, which will unlock the true power of the Harp of Ages. Ice cream, yogurt, tea. Oh yeah, I should have brought my tea, come to think of it. Play it to move back and forth between past and present. Choose it when you use the harp. Well, from here on out, I only really need that tune. The other two become pretty much useless. Link, 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 don't forget us. What? Twin Rova. Nice to see you after so long, Link. We are Twin Rova, Gyarados witches. You were quite busy back in Holodrum. Hehehehe. You seem pleased to have rescued Nairu, but Ambi's age is already filled with cries of sorrow. By extending the reach of the Dark Realm, Varen has spread sorrow across the land. Soon the flame of sorrow will ignite. Ho 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 ho. Now only one flame remains. When the three flames burn in the darkness, the evil king shall return. Ho 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 ho. What's that? Is this tree called the Uwu tree? No, not really, the Maku tree. But I bought a bunch of ice cream, so maybe the day after tomorrow. Okay, yeah, be right back. Okay. What are they trying to do? I can't take this, Link. I'm going back to Ambi's age first. May fate bring us back together. Bye. There is little else I can do, so I'll return home for now. Stop by anytime. Twingrova is behind Varen. What did she mean by evil king? What's going on? Link, this gives me a very bad feeling. You must stop it. Link, the next essence. That's weird. An essence is echoing from inside a fish. What fish big enough in a Zelda game could it be? I wonder. What if she goes back home and Zelda and Impa are already there? What is she gonna say? What are you doing in my house? Kyogre, that's not Zelda. Bismarck, that's not Zelda either. A ring! She got it before I could. I'll get your potion then. Not that I needed a potion, I already had one, but still. What's this? South Shore? Down and left. Ah, no, never mind. That's my portal. Okay. Well, now that I have that tune, I should be able to travel where I wanted to go. Hey, the pirate ship is there. I just saw it very briefly. Yeah, I think Jeff knew about it, but sorry, you turned out a shy kid, unfortunately. This is not the best outcome possible, in my opinion, but still. My family has been fishing this island since my grandpa's day. The island is drifting to the west. So long ago, it was farther east. Yeah, I knew it is too short, because this is the item of the next dungeon, a longer version of the switch hook. Or whatever it's called anyway. Zora Village, Sea of Storms. Anyway, have to leave to play myself now. Have a good time, everyone. Okie dokie. Have a good rest of the evening. Ah, you're replaying through that? Haven't touched that in years. But I have to check both above water and underwater. This I didn't mean to do. On hard mode. Well, good luck with that. I suck at Fire Emblem though. I couldn't possibly beat it in hard mode if it was me playing. Not gonna happen. Or from here, maybe? Yeah, it sounds like it. Trying to complete the map by going back and forth like this. Okay, it should work this time. Nope. What am I supposed to do then? What do you want from me, game? Oh, okay, never mind. Welcome, young mermaid. This is Zora Village. Shouldn't it be a merman? Isn't there anyone who can entrust the Zora symbol of heroism to? The symbol, the Zora scale, is a powerful sea charm. Why do I get the impression that there should be something here? Or maybe in the past. It's possible. Well, this is very important. To be able to come back to the village without having to do this back and forth between past and present. It's the best thing you could do. Say, aren't you a pupil of the Master Diver in Holodrum Sunken City? I have a secret I'd like to tell you. Oh yeah, this is the last password I need to transfer between both games. The very last, this time. Diver's secret. Q... hold on. Q... exclamation mark... N... N... square. Yeah, I got it. Oh, I need the second bracelet to be able to lift these. Well, the more powerful version, shall we say. Now if I go north, I think there was a... yeah. Treasure chests. Was referring to Qualix streaming it, but happy that you took it the way you took it, referring to either of you. Yeah, just saying me, I couldn't possibly do a good job of it. That's all I'm saying. As much as I like playing Fire Emblem games casually, I'm not good at them. Usually I play more for the story than anything else. The story and the characters. Ah! Okay, I thought I could go underwater here. Oh. Okay, let's try to complete this map. Oh, this is a dungeon. Or a library? I can't quite recall now. Please listen, young one. You may not believe this, but I am the Queen Fairy, guardian of the sea. The curse of an evil one named Varen has made me appear so. The magic of fairy powder can turn me back to normal. Varen has poisoned the sea. Soon all living things in it will perish. Please go and find some fairy powder. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't think it's a dungeon. It might be a library, it's just that it's locked. And usually in Zelda games, if something is locked, well, it's a dungeon. But then I thought to myself, maybe it's a dungeon in the past and it's an actual library in the present. Actually, if I move to the present now... it might be open. Yeah, because Final Fantasy V, because the library in there is a dungeon. That's what you meant. Welcome back, Monica. Not much. Still mostly exploring. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, she's in the past. But I don't know where to find some fairy powder. Really is good at this time travel mechanic. Not surprising. Yep, not surprising at all. That stairway leads to the throne room. The king is ill. If you must see him, make it brief. Our ruler, King Zora, suddenly fell ill. We've done all that we can, but his condition does not change. Long ago I said, don't touch the spaghetti, and would you know it, we had spaghetti. King Zora's face looks so pained, doesn't it? I don't know, it looks like a fish. The pain, this is the end for me. To think the prosperous royal family could fade in a generation. The pain. Give him the magic potion. What magic potion? Ah, the one that I have. Mine. Is this magic potion? It looks very suspect. But if I am to die, it can't hurt to drink it. Ew, it's awful, but it flows through me. The royal line is saved. Who are you? Well, thank you, Link. The filthy water that flowed in from the east lately must have made me ill. I will never forget you. What do you wish for, Link? Huh? A big fish? Do you mean Jabu Jabu? But Jabu Jabu is the guardian of Azoras. Calling him a fish is an insult. What's your language? You'll never forget my deeds. Well, that's a big comfort to me. I love stuff like that, yeah. Thank you so much for what you did. You gave King Zora his life. Well, well, Link. That's the... Yeah, okay, I already talked to you. Oh yeah, that's what you meant? Yeah, because indeed, if that was the case, that was pretty fast. You can't have had much to eat, or maybe you were super hungry. You're a fast eater? King Zora's palace? Apparently. Take care not to be rude. The seas are filthy. I can't swim in peace. Whoop whoop. Oh yeah, I guess I have to go to the future. There's a large library east of King Zora's palace. Yeah, that's it. It's a library then, I was right. Don't think us noble sea Zoras the same as those savage, vulgar river Zoras. That's racist, that is. Yeah, I believe all that stuff that's polluting the seas will be gone eventually anyway. It will be a lot easier to explore the seas when the time comes. People always say I eat too quickly, or it just feels like they eat very slow. But I am a slow eater, so that might be part of my tone of surprise. Welcome back, Blue Knuckles. Just ate normally, and I even had a big scoop of it. Well, spaghetti is something that's fast to eat too, so there is that to consider, I suppose. It goes right down, know what I mean? What's that? What rune? What you calling me rude for again? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why that portion. I don't know, Jeff saw something that only he saw, I guess. What, I yawned? You're pretty much Goku. What did you call me? For some unforeseen reason, he was calling you Simone? Ah, okay, no, never mind. No, that wasn't me, that was Jeff the other day. Yeah, I believe I said at that point, you weren't there, Monica, and he called you Simone for some reason, instead of saying Monica. And I said, I wonder what Monica would think of that or something at that point, but you weren't there at that point. Can't remember. It might have been 2 days ago, I think. Might have been on Saturday, I think. It was like, Simone, why? Jabu Jabu resides beyond here. It's said to be quite a maze inside his belly. What? Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, something like that. I want to go inside Jabu Jabu. What do I do? That stairway leads to the throne room. Oh wait, there's a treasure chest. I feel offended. Why? What's offending by that? Really, do you have any plans of putting song requests in the future? Well, I don't know how I would get that to work. Song request. What if I don't have the song? The king looked after the key to Eyeglass Eye Library far to the east. I own my music. I don't listen to Spotify or anything like that. The king is a very open Zora. Feel free to speak to him about anything. Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't think I will, because everything I do goes on YouTube, and I can't just copy stuff from YouTube to have it in my own videos on YouTube. It would defeat the purpose. So, what do you ask? You wish to enter Jabu Jabu. My permission is needed to enter Jabu Jabu, but I can't permit just anyone to see our guardian. And how the filthy seawater has left Jabu Jabu near death. Find a way to get rid of this filthy seawater and save Jabu Jabu. Will you accept this request? Take this. The library key, yeah. This is the key to Eyeglass Eye Library east of here. It is an ancient library, so I do not know if this key still works, but perhaps you can research why the seawater is so filthy. I trust you to save Jabu Jabu. Well, yeah, copyright for one thing. And also, well, because I do Let's Plays, some people might not necessarily want to watch a Let's Play where it's not the music from the game, but it's just any kind of old random music playing instead. I've got some people who don't watch the streams, but they watch the Let's Plays on YouTube, so... I don't know, someone wants to hear my name over the phone as Maggie, which is very far from my real name, so I don't know. Simone feels far from Monica. Hey, my grandma was named Simone. Don't say anything bad about that name. And classical is copyright free. I know you'd like that, because I know you like classical. Those who have seen a strange beast on the isle to the west say the beast is always there and never attacks and just stares as if asking for help. Some even claim it speaks. It's nonsense. Yeah, I know, I'm just joking. The Fairy Queen used to live on the island west of here, but she vanished recently. Surely the Fairy Queen could do something for these seas. Fairy powder is locked away in the back, but without another book of seals, no one can reach the powder. By the way, what is fairy powder? A book of seals? This is the Eyeglass Eye Library. Fairy powder is said to be stored in the back, but I've yet to see it. It's a podium for holding a book. And I bet the book is available in the present, and now that I opened the library in the past, it's gonna be open in the present and being operated by Zoras, maybe, or something like that. Well, there, it's open. You said that the classical music made you feel sophisticated when you were ending the stream for the racing game. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, that's true, I did speak about that. Welcome, this is Eyeglass Eye Library. Long ago, fairy powder was kept in this very library. However, at some point in the past, someone took it away and now none remains. I am studying the cause of the filthy seawater. It seems to have suddenly become polluted hundreds of years ago, but I have learned nothing more. There used to be something in the back for sealing things away, but now there's just one crinkled old book. Hey, I can already read The Fairy Queen Who Keeps the Sea Clean. That's my favorite story. Have you heard of fairy powder? Fairy tales say it turned the cursed queen back to her original shape. They say that fairy powder was kept in back long ago. I don't know if it's true or not, but it sure is romantic. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is an eternal puzzle. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Ho ho, this should be interesting. I give to you the Book of Seals. I like classical too, and jazz. I mostly listen to no lyrics music anyways. Well, occasionally if I'm doing something really repetitive in a game, like if I'm playing Pokemon or something and I'm like grinding for something, I will put on music from other games, but I will not put any like copyright music from like some artists maybe or something. No lyrics music for sleeping? Ah, yeah, mostly video game music, yeah. Yeah, and more often than not, I've had some of my videos being blocked for having music in them when I export them to YouTube, and it's really annoying. Like some of the Burnout Paradise videos that I made, well, it has copyrighted music in it, that game, so I couldn't keep those videos for my YouTube channel. It was a bit annoying. Well, they're still on there, just on private, since nobody can watch them anyway, but I just keep them for myself. Just play a Twitch stream in the background and fall asleep on my phone. Burnout is nice. Apparently they made one on Switch. Well, it's a port of an older game, yeah, but I did stream a bit of that in the past, yeah. 422. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3. 1, 3, 1, 3. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh boy. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. You know what? I'm gonna write this one down. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. So, 1, 1, 2, 1 up, 1 right, 1 up, 2 right. You have done well to make it so far, and I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. You got fairy powder. It removes curses. Continue on without fear. Do not forget your courage. Sorry, like, don't get me wrong, really, I really love the Switch, but I feel like they need to stop making ports and remakes. Yeah, but it's good for me, because it gets me to play lots of games that I wouldn't be able to play otherwise. For me, they're like brand new games, because I never played them before. That's why earlier I was saying I don't really find the Switch, like, super amazing, or the best console. I just find it as good and comfortable to use. Well, if you go that way, talking about the Nintendo DS being great for RPGs, that too got lots of ports and remakes, like most of the Dragon Quest games, for example. They're amazing games, but they're remakes. They're not new games. They're not exclusive games for it. Like, I bought Catherine Full Body recently. That's the last game I bought at retail for my Switch, and I had never played it before. I don't have a PS3 or PS4, so it was good for me. You brought me fairy powder. Now I can return to normal. Sprinkle the powder on me. Thank you, young one. Now I can cleanse the seas of evil. I kinda want the Switch, but only to play Animal Crossing, but I don't want to get a console for only one game. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're not gonna play anything on it, that kind of doesn't justify the purchase of a console. I definitely agree with this. There's lots of games on Switch for me, because I don't play on PC, but... And also because I like to own games physically, and the Switch is great for this. Because these games are on cartridges, and so they will pretty much always work as opposed to discs, which might get disc rot over time and become unreadable. What I do boycott on Switch though are games that do not come complete on the cartridge and which require an extra download to even be able to play them. This I boycott out of principle. For instance, I have a friend who says Switch is the best Nintendo console ever created, but I just didn't agree with him. He got mad and said my opinion was wrong. Like, I never said Switch was horrible, I just don't find it breathtaking or best console, as most say. What if you already have, for example, a PS4? Well, I guess most games that are ports on Switch, they're already on the PS4, so it wouldn't make sense for you. I can totally understand this, yeah. But there's a lot to be played on it, and it's a great console to play some of these games on it anyway. I want to finish exploring this. Okay, I can just keep going this way. Alright, well that's the map mostly completed on this side. Yeah, not a huge fan of Sword and Shield. Well, if only at least in terms of content they were as complete as can be. I mean, with a console as I say as powerful as the Switch, well, compared to what came before it from Nintendo is all I mean by this. So don't get me wrong about that. But I mean, for when you see what the console is capable of, that game falls short. I can totally agree. I had fun with the game, so I don't think they're as bad as people make them out to be, but they're not as great Pokemon games as they could be, that's for sure. How do I get to that treasure chest then? I got really mad when I had bought the Pokemon Sun and Moon game and then they come out with Ultra, like it felt like a smack in my face. I reviewed those games and that was like one of my biggest complaints about them, yeah. Like, they are the games that they should have been in the first place, so when it comes to best Nintendo console, for me that was definitely N64. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of DLC, for example, but at least I'd say I prefer DLC the way they made it this time with this generation over what they did with releasing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon last gen on 3DS. I didn't have to pay them, so I didn't feel quite as ripped off, maybe as someone who would have to pay for them. But I can totally understand where you're coming from with this, though. Yeah. Probably SNES because it's the first one that I actually owned myself. But the era of SNES and 64 and then GameCube were perhaps my favorite period, I guess, for Nintendo games in general. I enjoy them all, but that was perhaps my favorite period. And I'm having a lot of fun right now with my Switch for the reasons that I said before, because it's full of games that I finally get to play for the first time, which I would have otherwise never been able to play before. DLC is nice when it's just an extension to the game, but when it's a whole new game coming out, nah, bro. Besides, it's mostly the younger generation that says the Switch is good because Switch and Wii U is all they've played. And yes, I guess I was a bit too young maybe for them, and I guess in terms of game design, I'd say a lot of NES games haven't aged quite as well as SNES games. So that makes it a bit harder for me to enjoy NES games. Some of them I just enjoy just as much as any other games, but in general, I think in terms of game design between the NES and the SNES, there was a big evolution, with games becoming more enjoyable and easy to get into. I'm not just talking about difficulty, just in terms of how deep and interesting the games were in general. It's mostly preference and age difference. I'm old, so that's why I like N64, which is fine. Sometimes the older gen gamers grow out of the old school and focus more on new stuff. That's totally fine. There's a tile of the map I haven't completed that yet there. What's this? Oh, well, I guess now that's done. Okay, then. Just like how you're replaying this game, I sometimes want to play on my own Game Boy to play some of the games I have. Well, when I was training for my stream on Metroid Zero Mission, for example, I took my Game Boy Advance SP back out of storage and played around with it a little bit. It still works fine, but the battery life is just poor now because the battery is old. But it was a good feeling to be able to replay on this old system. Okay, this is getting frustrating now. What do I have to do now? When the Game Boy Advance was new, I never bought a Game Boy Advance SP. I stuck with the non-backlit Game Boy because I couldn't afford to buy a second version of the same system. But much later on, I got a Game Boy Advance SP at a flea market for like 20 euros with a free game. It was a bargain, so I just got it. It was not an AGS 101, which has the better backlit screen, but someday I might get a non-backlit Game Boy Advance and have it mod the shit out of it just to get the best Game Boy Advance possible. Something like that. It's pretty fashionable these days. Lots of people do it. Yeah, but because we never got the AGS 101 over here in Europe, you would never get a chance of finding one at the flea market. It was never released in Europe, so You have to get one from Japan or North America, which for us is a much more expansive proposition. Yep, we never got a GS101 in Europe. My DS, however, I remember always treating it nicely, and yet it's just stopped letting me play certain games. Depending on what model it is, it could run into all sorts of problems. Like, I had a fat Nintendo DS, like the first model, and the touch screen, I can't calibrate it anymore. Like, it just refuses to work now. It will still run games, but the touch screen is completely gone. The touch functionality, anyway. So if I want to play an original DS game from a cartridge, I have to play on my 3DS now. Guess there's a bunch of ups and downs of Europe and USA. Yeah, well, from my point of view, there is more downs, especially when it comes to retro gaming, because of all that 50 Hz shit that we had to deal with. Oh, I think I get it. Let me see, like this. Yeah, like me then. Well, maybe you're having the same problem I have. I don't know. You say it's just certain games that don't want to work or something? For me, I like the SNES carts in PAL and JP, but I hate the look of the PAL Super Nintendo and Super Famicom, just plain ugly. Yeah, in your opinion, yeah. Some of the games you can now play on 3DS, but the quality is so bad. It's not pixel perfect. The upscale to fit the higher resolution, well, slightly have higher resolution of the 3DS screens. I agree, yeah, they don't look quite as good, especially 2D games. Well, even 3D games, actually, yeah, because the weird blurry filter that they apply on the graphics to make them not look too weird, it just doesn't look great, yeah. The PAL carts, however, look really nice and compact. I don't have a lot of those. I only have I think a pair of North American games, no more than that. I have a lot of Japanese games though. Just because they were a lot cheaper to buy complete in box. For a time anyway. When I was buying a lot of SNES games. Can I use the cane of Samaria underwater? No, okay, I can't. They look old and cardboard looking. I don't know about cardboard, but... yeah, it's too short, I know. A decent futuristic looking carts following Japan's. Probably not, no, you can't play the harp underwater. Besides, inside the dungeon, you can't. So right now that wouldn't help me. I don't know if this is what I'm meant to do here. The inside of Jabu Jabu is very square looking. I don't have one. I have no real opinion on them. I mean, most of the games that I like to play on these consoles, I already own them anyway. So if I want to play them in a convenient way, without having to use my cartridges, I will just use an emulator and ROMs of games that I own. So I don't have a real need for those. I think I know what's going on here. But I'm probably gonna need... Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to grab it from here and then use the pot to get to the other side. Bring one of them on one switch and then step myself on the other to make either a key fall or a chest appear on that tile in the middle. Yes, I'm inside the big fish now. Yep. That's how I think too. What's the point of spending $100 on an emulator when you can play on PC for free? Well, it's not really an emulator, but it lets you play all the games you like without owning them on the console itself. The one that I would consider getting, perhaps, would be the SD2 SNES, which has the MSU1 in it. To play those projects that had like CD quality music to SNES games and that had cinematics in them. This is one kind of EverDrive alternative that I might consider someday. But only for the MSU1 stuff. Which I hear is kind of a pain in the butt to set up, to get it to work. But still, all the same. Otherwise, on an emulator, if you want to use this, it's you have to use well, what is it again? Higan or something, and it's kind of a mess to get to work. So, nah. But I'd like to mess around with this someday. Like play Link's Awakening or Secret of Mana with a CD soundtrack maybe or something like that. That would be cool. But yeah, if you want to get the best out of your retro consoles, it can get pretty expensive. All of this is not cheap. What is it? Rudy. Yes, in my days we used to use CDs and DVDs and cassettes and... Yeah, so what? What about it? Do you remember physical media? You used to have to go to the store to get a film. Can you imagine? If you wanted to rent a film, you had to go to the rental store. That imitation was on point. Consoles are expensive, games are expensive, life is expensive. Money is expensive. No! What is this? Oh, it's the control room for controlling the level of the water, maybe, or something. It's gonna be like the Temple of Water in Ocarina of Time. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to navigate. Talking about old days and old things. Yep. Strings from a Shinigami. Ah, never mind. To get to the chest. But now I screwed up. Can't do it anymore. Blue is a true boomer. Oh, okay, never mind. It's only to travel right. Well, I have a key. If I could get there. The modern instant cameras that they have now, I still want one. I miss the feeling of taking a picture and it just instantly coming out. The shaking the photo and looking at it turn from black into an actual photo. Well, these days they even have cameras like these where it's kind of printing the thing and it comes out as it is being printed instead of being something chemical, but that you have to shake to get it to appear. Like Polaroid still makes cameras like that these days, but they're like a bit more modern in terms of the feature itself, I guess. I was always amazed by those cameras. Everything about the early 2000s and late 90s were most memorable, from TV shows to video games to movies to commercials. No, we did not have that. Well, not in my country anyway. I wouldn't say that it doesn't exist in Europe at all, but not in my country. To clothing and haircuts from the 2000s. Can't stay away though. I was the kind to wear baggy clothes. Like super large baggy trousers and t-shirts. For me, that was the late 1990s and early 2000s. At least the fashion over here was that was what we were wearing around that time anyway. I was a skater. That's why I had a lot of Tony Hawk games. But the thing's God, I want that back. People being polite on the internet? Not in my memories. I think rude people on the internet was always a thing. I'll turn 35 next month. Roofy? Ruffy? Ruffy. The frosted tips, the spiky hair. I did have spiky hair for a time, but not for long though. The thin, almost invisible eyebrows. Bad memories. Yeah, I did live through all of the 90s, and I experienced a little bit of the 80s. I mean, most of what I experienced of the 80s I can't remember because I was way too small, but what's that gonna do? Like raise the level of the water all the way up? Nope. Justin Timberlake ramen hair. No, that was always ugly, I think. That was never good looking. I never had my hair like that. Never. The shame of it. If I ever got my hair like that. I was born in 91, so I was a kid in the new millennium, lol, which was great too, last generation of 90s kids. I'm a bit confused by this dungeon. I might not finish it today. I would have loved to, but... Oh! I haven't been here yet. I kinda miss the old commercials. The amount of energy in all of them was honestly incredible. Well, it was an era of commercials. I mean, these days, who watches TV, really? I don't. I certainly don't. Didn't experience much of SNES, but GameCube and 64 were major hits of my childhood. Well, I guess you were the right age for these. Like me and Yes, for example, I was a bit too young for it. Some people in the 90s still had them. Those who could not afford a new system because their parents wouldn't buy them the new system, maybe, or something. In Europe, at least, it was not uncommon for, in at least the mid-1990s, for some people to still have their NES or even Master System. The Master System was a big hit in Europe. In some countries, even more so than the NES itself. Aw, come on. Ah, finally. Who has TV cable in 2020? Well, my parents do, because they watch it, but I don't. See, back then people had more innovation and creativity. Now with so much technology, everyone become more laid back and less vibrant. Be right back. My grandma entered my room and she looks menacing. No, grandma, I never said something bad about the TV. Real boomers were saying that millennials are killing cable TV since everyone seems to be more interested in just playing for Netflix, Hulu, etc. No commercials. Well, well, maybe I am a bit of a millennial. Maybe, I guess. I don't know if I really fit the description. But, TV can die as far as I'm concerned. They're digging their own grave by only putting on shit like they do. There's nothing worthwhile to see on TV these days, at least over here. Like, you can't even watch a good film on TV these days. Like, they will rerun the same film like 5 times in the same month. So, No, TV can go, I won't miss it. I will miss the TV from my childhood, but the TV from right now, it can go, I won't mind. I play video games, I'm a boomer. What, because young people these days, they don't? And another key. I remember commercials being around 5 minutes at most, but now it's like 10 to 20 minutes. Like, at that point, I've lost interest in what I was even watching. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay in something that you're watching if you keep having commercials in the middle of it. Like 2, maybe 3 times in the middle of something that's like 40 minutes. And they extend the length of what you were watching, which is like an episode of a series that's like 40 minutes into something that's like 60 minutes. I'm sorry, but I'm about to end your whole career. Here I go. Your... Wait, boomer means someone born in the 80s and 90s, right? Boomer is around 1965, 1980, says the internet. Oof, I'm safe. could swear I was somewhere where you needed a key before, but where was that? Yeah, I came from there, I think. No? I know, that might not have been it, not necessarily. So it's this room? Of course, we are not calling each other boomer with literal meaning here, and it's funny, I actually correct people on their grammar sometimes. Oh yeah, I can kind of see that. Some old people are way more futuristic than us boomers. I'm getting confused by this dungeon. Okay, can I go left from here? Yes, I can. Okay. Well. Because we play retro games and they watch Hulu. Hulu is like Netflix. We don't have it here in Belgium either. I mean, it's not popular, at least here. But it's something they have in America. Yeah, here it's mostly Netflix that people watch. Like Hulu, I think it might be available, but I don't know a single person who has Hulu. I know quite a few people who have Netflix, though. Hulu is garbage? Well, that might be why. That might be why so many people here don't watch it. Here, maybe? Or no, I feel like I came from there already. Now I just use GoGo Anime. For anime, it's better to just watch on a site dedicated to anime. Kiss anime is the holy grail. Well, I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I'm not going to lie, I've actually seen some very good animes on Netflix, surprisingly. There's one called Desert Punk, and it's one of the best anime I've seen. Well, I don't know if it qualifies, but the Castlevania Netflix series is great. I loved what I watched of it. Getting super confused with this dungeon. It's really getting on my nerves at this point. I don't like that I don't know what to do. This anime gets killed every once in a while and they have to get it up again. The dead, then dead, and then alive. Soul Eater and D Grey Man as well. Legend of Legendary Heroes. If you haven't seen Desert Punk, I highly recommend it. You said very good animes, but until now you've only mentioned shows in the trash good interval. See, I'm into post-apocalyptic stuff, so I love animes like that. Hokuto no Ken. Nah, that's Boomer me. There. You cannot tell me Soul Eater was bad. I've already passed through here multiple times. I'm looking at the map to figure out where I'm supposed to go, but it's not helping me much right now. I want to figure this thing out. Well, let's empty the water again. The thing with Netflix is how you almost need a VPN so you can travel between the Netflix countries. Otherwise, you'll have to go through the sites to watch all the things they won't show on your country's Netflix. Why is what down? That was called Black Butler, but that wasn't too fun for me. There's something called Soul Eater Knot. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I know Soul Eater, not because I watched it or anything, but I know it from name, but the second one? Not good. Same universe, but you follow other characters? Okay. There we got a ring. I can't go right, huh? What about down there? Nope, I still need the longer switch hook shot, whatever it's called. Complete ass. Okay then, I will know not to watch it. The characters in Soul Eater Knot are just so boring. Need to go to the bathroom. I don't want to leave at this point, but in the conversation, but I can't hold it anymore. Yeah, okay, you do what you have to do. Do carry on that errand. What do you want from me, game? Can't have your bladder exploding. That would be pretty bad, yeah. Probably should have taken those stairs I saw earlier. You haven't seen Soul Eater? Watch that. Because that show gets crazy towards the end and midway. Okay, I'm back here now. Now what? Well, there, I'm back here now. There's a treasure chest I haven't tried to get yet. Yeah, but I need the level of the water to be up, though. Yeah, I'm lost. Especially the Kishan part. The Kishan guy scared me at first. Yeah, this dungeon is really frustrating. I just keep going around and around and not being able to make sense of what's happening. I think I need to get the level of the water to come up even in this room, but yeah, okay, yeah. There's a platform that's supposed to come from that hole, and it would be there, so you could use your hook shot to it, and then make it to the lower part of the room. Yeah, okay, I get it now. Well, sort of. I'm trying to get back to where I was before, and I needed a key. Oh, could it be here, maybe? Oh yeah, I think I went through here at some point. Yeah, here I defeated a boss. I went up that ladder. There was a thing with a key that I could not get past. Yeah, there it is. Finally. I don't mind rewatching, but others just like, why would you do that to yourself? Well, okay, now some of the things I could not solve, I can now. That should help. Yeah, Link got a Nintendo Switch. Okay, so... Ah! Probably not gonna happen. Too complicated to emulate accurately. Oh, what now? You kidding me? Or yeah, I need to empty the level of the water again. Salt! Just let me through! Oh yeah, I can go south here. up, then left. This place needs to be underwater, I think. Because otherwise I can't use my... If he's underwater, I can use his switch hook thing. But if he's just on the surface of the water, like here, he can't use it. Yeah, okie dokie. Well, I might not be here when you come back because I won't be here much longer. So, if I don't see you again, well, have a good one. I mean, if I don't see you again today. Where do I go again to raise or lower the level of the water? I want to bring it back to where it was before. Ah, it's here perhaps. Ah, yeah. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, I want that. Awesome. Okay, here we go. I wonder if I save and quit and now reload, is it gonna save where the level of the water was? It better. But I think it did. Now I should be able to solve this. Okay, satisfied, game? I did your thing. What now? I'm trying to figure out how to get to that room that I have not uncovered on this floor. 2 up and 1 left? 2 up and 1 left, okay. Yeah, I can see where it is. You did the thing! I solved the puzzle. GG. Come on, Rudy, you can do it. With a bit of patience. So go up 1 level, I suppose. I haven't been up there much yet. Okay, that really didn't do me any good. Okay, I'll still try again here. Welcome, Black. This fellow seems a little longer. The grabby swappy fellow. Yeah. If you want to call it that. Grabby swappy fellow. I should be able to traverse now. Ah. This opens up more possibilities. And I got myself a key. Yep, I upgraded it. I finally found it. Yeah, he said he had to get a quick powering up or something. The stream might be over before he gets back. You heard water coming in. Monica, was it your favorite or some of your favorite anime? Well, I can assume you can say Soul Eater from what she said earlier. Well, I don't watch a whole lot of anime, so it's like not a big part of my everyday life. And those I like are old ones that the younger ones, such as yourselves, don't watch anymore, so... So that's good, but not one of your top favorites? Oh, okay. But wait, if I go down one level and I go underwater, then I would be able to... Ah, no, never mind. Yeah, there's really not much to this room, then. Unless... If I... Ah, yeah, shit. Well, you said you don't like Rumiko Takahashi, so obviously you're not gonna like some of my favorites, Jeff. It just nothing to do with quality. Well, yeah, that would be one of them. Rama 1/2. Inuyasha, I quite liked. I never watched it all, though, Inuyasha. I guess Evangelion would be another one. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, that's right, now I can cross here. I couldn't before. Yoga, Yojo Senki, and Kimetsu no Yaiba are some of my current favorites. See, I don't know a single one of those. I don't know anime. Not new ones anyway. What the heck? Ah, okay, you can use this. Okay, I got one key. There's one more thing I can't get there. Oh yeah, there, I think I have in mind one that I could get now as well. I also like School Life. Is it respectable to unfriend you because you like Kimetsu no Yaiba? I read the manga from start to end too. To each his own, alright? Yeah, this is really taking a long time. I wasn't planning on streaming this long. I know where I want to go, it's just that getting there is not easy. I don't know if it's a good moment to say this, but I love our little group of really colleagues, Monica and me. Well, you do you. I don't mind you saying that. Wait, why didn't I already raise the level of the water to the maximum it could be? Why is that thing not there then? I don't get this dungeon. Getting confused to no end by this thing. Or is it this switch? GX is the one with motorcycles. GX? Ah, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Ah, sorry, yeah, that was not meant for me. I especially like that Rudy thinks of me when he hears "Do you know you can undo?" I think the one with the motorcycles was 5D, but I could be wrong about this. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, that's another key in the bag. So this is the setting where the level is at its highest. Alright, I'm gonna try to get that one last key that's on that this floor, the second floor, and then I'll be off. I just want to at least finish this today. Nope. GX was the one after the original. I was never really into all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade sort of craze with where they tried to get you to buy a toy or some other thing. Because these series only exist for that one thing, to get you to buy something. You love Duel Masters? Never had a chance to watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It was always showed on channels we didn't have, or at times I was sleeping. Ah. Like, what, you mean too late? Too late at night? Or just too early in the morning so you weren't up or something? There you go. Now I can do this. This is what I couldn't do before. Well, there we go. I think that's gonna be all from me for today then. Just gonna save. My friend and I was in love with GX. We collected cards together. Oh, you were even into the card collecting aspect of things then. That's cool. Those that your dad threw out. Feeling bitter about it to this day. Well, guys, I'll be off now. It's getting a bit late for me. So, I should say goodbye now and wish you a great rest of the night. Hopefully I get to see you guys tomorrow night as well. Did you ever go to local tournament? Never? Never played? Just collected? Ah, okay. Makes sense. Lots of people did that. Yep, you guys are welcome. Make sure you take care, and if you guys can make it tomorrow, then I'll see you then. See ya! You're welcome, Jeff. See you guys tomorrow.